Hi guys, and welcome back here to Drone Emotion, a channel where we do drone videos and where we cover the most relevant drone news. Today my friends, we're back here once again with a brand new video and a very exciting one to say the least, and that is, it looks like we finally have the DJI Mini 2 killer. That is right, a brand new drone from Hubsan was just announced today, and this drone is even better than the $1,000 Mavic Air 2 from DJI. Can you believe it? Well, in today's video we're going to be sharing with you everything that you need to know regarding Hubsan's latest drone. We're going to be comparing it with the Mini 2. We're going to be giving you the flight time, which is mind-blowing to say the least, guys, and also we're going to be sharing with you the trailer from this new drone. So today's video is going to be packed with very exciting information, so stay tuned. It's going to be a really good one, so hang along. But before we get started, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome here, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because in this channel we will always be the first ones to bring you the latest drone news no matter what. And also, we have gotten to our first goal of 5,000 subscribers, so a huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. I truly appreciate you. But with that goal being met, we propose a second one, and that is the 10,000 subscriber goal, which we're really not that far away from, guys. So if you're watching today's video and you have not subscribed to the channel yet, I invite you to go ahead and join the Drone Emotion family, so you can help us get to that goal, which we're really not that far away from. Plus, you get to be on top of the latest drone news, guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right into today's video, which is going to be quite exciting. Well, we knew that a new Hubsan drone was coming on April the 23rd, and well, the date has finally arrived. And I think that we all knew we were going to be seeing a mini drone. I thought Hubsan was going to be giving us a pretty decent drone, but what Hubsan did was mind-blowing, guys, because the specs that they were able to pack into a 249-gram drone is just mind-blowing. So let's go ahead and get started with some pictures of this new drone from Hubsan right here on the screen. There we have them. So the name of this drone will be the Hubsan Mini Pro, and I mean, I pretty like the design. I like the design a lot. It looks really nice and sleek, and I also really like that matte black colorway. Now let's go ahead and talk about specs, because when it comes to specs, I think this drone is just mind-blowing, guys. So let's go ahead and get started with the camera. We have a 1/1.3-inch CMOS image sensor. That's bigger than what we find on the Mavic Mini 2, which we have right here on the screen, guys. So there we have it. That's the DJI Mini 2, which was launched back in November. And it was a pretty good drone for the price and what it had to offer. But with this new drone, I think we have a brand new king in town, guys. So we have a bigger sensor, which means it's going to perform way better in low lighting scenarios. We also have 48 megapixel pictures. Can you believe that? That is the same image picture that we get with the Mavic Air 2, which is $800. That's unbelievable, guys. Compared to the original DJI Mini 2, we only get 12 megapixel pictures with the DJI Mini 2 and with the Mini 1. So I mean, when it comes to the camera department, this new drone just blows the DJI Mini 2 out of the water, guys. Let's talk about the aperture. We have a fixed aperture, obviously, but it is an f1.85 aperture. So we have an f1.85 aperture. So this means this is a bigger aperture compared to the f2.8, which we find on the original DJI Mini 2. So what this means is that, keep in mind that the smaller the number, the bigger the aperture. So that means we're going to be able to get in more light into that little sensor. So that's going to be really good, guys. Now I want to talk about zoom. We have a 6x zoom feature with the Hubsan Mini Pro. We also have HDR mode, which is phenomenal for a drone of this size. And also, let's talk about resolution. We have 4K 30 frames per second, guys. I mean, this is really good. We also have H.265 codec and 200 megabits, guys. So I mean, this is just really great. Let's talk about transmission system. We have a 10-kilometer transmission system, a 10-kilometer range, so that's pretty good. I mean, I thought Hubsan was not going to be able to get that range right, but I mean, they did a phenomenal job over here, guys. Let's talk about flight time, and that is where everyone's going to be blown away. Let's talk about the DJI Mini 2. We have a flight time of 31 minutes with the DJI Mini 2, and the Mavic Air 2 is DJI's drone with the longest flight time with 34 minutes on paper. Well, this new drone from Hubsan is able to deliver 40 minutes of flight time, guys. Wow, that is absolutely phenomenal. And this drone becomes the second drone with the longest flight time in the consumer market, with the first one being the original Autel Evo 2 Pro. So that also has a 40-minute flight time, and then this new drone, 40-minute flight time with only weighing 249 grams, which means we don't have to register this drone. I don't think we can ask for something better, guys. This is mind-blowing, at least in my opinion. Now let's talk about what other things we have. The DJI Mini 2 lacked in two things, and that was the flight time, and that was obstacle avoidance. Everyone wanted obstacle avoidance, and well, this brand new drone from Hubsan delivers obstacle avoidance. We have front, backwards, and downwards obstacle avoidance, guys, as well as active track, which is something that the DJI Mini 2 also doesn't have. So this drone is basically giving us all the things that we don't have with the DJI Mini 2, and some things even extra, such as those pictures, which are just phenomenal, guys. So I mean, this drone is definitely, in my opinion, a DJI Mini 2 killer. Now why don't we go ahead and take a look at the promo trailer from Hubsan right here on screen, guys. There we have it. So I think this drone is definitely phenomenal, and I think it's going to do really good. I'm going to be honest with you, I think I'm more excited about this new drone than from the original DJI Mini 2. I think that what this drone was able to do is just really good. Now let's talk about pricing. Unfortunately, we still don't know the official price, and we don't know when we're going to be able to purchase this new drone. But as soon as we have that info, you're gonna have a video here on the channel, and you're gonna hear it here first, so don't worry about that. But I will expect this drone to be somewhere in the range where the current DJI Mini 2 sits at. So I will expect to see this drone priced at somewhere between $400 to $600 for the combo version. But I mean, I think this drone is definitely great, and I think it's going to do really good. But most importantly, I think it's definitely going to take away some sales from the DJI Mini 2, guys. So keep in mind that whenever there's competition in the market, it's better for all of us consumers. So that means there's going to be innovation going around, and I think that was exactly what Hubsan did right here. Now with this new drone from Hubsan, the Mini Pro, this is going to force DJI to release a DJI Mini 3, if not this year, early next year. But I mean, definitely DJI needs to start working on the DJI Mini 3, because this drone is way superior than the DJI Mini 2. And I personally, at least on paper, we're gonna have to wait and see how it performs in the real world, but at least on paper, this drone is great. And I think that for most consumers, they don't need anything more than this. So I think this is a pretty exciting new drone launch, guys. We're gonna keep you updated with the pricing and release date. But that's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. I think it was a pretty exciting one, and we're gonna hope to see you tomorrow, guys, with a brand new video. Drone Emotion signing out.